Ali Drew for Boxing Social in association with Betfred, and I'm joined by Harlem Eubank, who is here at the public workout. You've just done your workout in the ring. How are you feeling now we're in fight week?
Feel great. This is what we prepare for. This is what we work hard for, and it's been a good solid 8 weeks. Spent some time training camping abroad, so the work's been put in. So this is the week where you can let your hair down and enjoy it, and that's what we're gonna do.
Are you quite relaxed and chilled leading up to fight in fight week?
Most definitely. The hard work's done. The grit, the pain, everything you've been through is to enjoy and relax and soak it all in on fight week. So this is what I work for, and I'm ready to do the business now.
Now, you've not been out of the ring long. You had a fight not a few weeks ago. Have you watched that back a few times?
No, only straight after, when everyone's tagging, and you're seeing the reposts and stuff like that. But a week later, it's eliminated from my memory. I've got different opponents and different things to improve on. So it's just a case of having that flow state and a clear mind when I go in the ring, and that's how I can react to different stimuluses and try and take my man out of there.
Now, yeah, since your last fight, you mentioned you went abroad, went to Marbella for a bit of a training camp. Was that all work, or was there a bit of enjoyment while you were there?
It's mostly all work, but obviously you're in the sun, you're eating well, and you're fueled up. So it's nice just to have a little change of scenery. But mostly it's all work. You're training, and then you ain't got long before your next session. So mostly work, but it's nice to have a little change of scenery to break up the gym camps.
And the whole team was out there, so we saw Mick Conlon, who's got a fight coming up. Josh was out there with you. Everyone's having fights coming up. Does that make you all push each other that much more? Yeah,
we're all striving to get to the top of the game. And it's great to have that energy, because you're pushing each other and you're trying to edge each other. And to have so many top talented boys driving each other, it makes you perform to your best, and it makes you push that extra bit harder. So we're all ready to do the business now.
Now, Saturday night, you were meant to be fighting Tom Farrell, but that's not happening now. So change your opponent. What do you know about your new opponent?
He's tough. He's a Mexican kid. You can't never overlook these guys. Never. He stopped Mauricio Lara. He's a dangerous dude. So it's a tough test for me. Probably a tougher fight than Tom. I think this is definitely a bigger challenge. Presents more danger, and it's going to be a good test for me to overcome on Saturday.
Does that affect you mentally leading up to the fight? The fact that it's a sort of last-minute change of opponent, as you say, arguably a tougher opponent. Does that affect you and your sort of plan for the fight?
No, not at all. My job's to go in there and deal with what's in front of me. And, I want to be a fighter that has different tools. So I've got to bring different things out the toolbox to adapt. And that's all part of the experience of becoming the fighter I want to come. So it's just another test to overcome on Saturday.
And providing you do overcome it and you get the win, what are you looking for? Obviously, there's a lot of talk around you in the British title. The British title fight is happening between Dalton Smith and Sam and Marion. But is there... So that was a fight you wanted. I presume you're still after the British title. Is that a fight that you're wanting the winner of?
Yeah, I want the big fights. The British, I think I've done more than anyone domestically to put myself in line for that. But then, with the rankings and stuff like that, it's out of my control. So I've just got to focus on dealing with what's in front of me, taking the opportunities that are presented, and making a statement when I'm in the ring. And that's what I've been doing, and that's what I'm going to continue to do.
And the Smith-Mason fight, I think, is next week, or it's after yours. Are you wanting quick out again and wanting the winner of that fight?
Yeah, I want to be busy. So, like I say, the winner of that fight would be perfect. But who's to say what they want to do? So I've got to stay focused on myself, my game, and it's me vs me. I'm striving to be the best I can be, and I'm going to continue to do that and make a statement whilst doing so.
Now, I do have to ask you before you go, obviously you are a Eubank, your cousin Chris Eubank Jr. There's been teased in the next 24 to 48 hours that maybe the Eubank Conor Benn fight is going to be announced. You're probably not going to tell me, but do you know anything about that?
I probably know about as much as you. Chris is keeping his cards close to his chest, and I think it will happen. To be honest, but in terms of inside information, I'm just as well informed as you. So, but what an event it would be! It would be a very entertaining build-up. Obviously, the dad's involved. The personalities are similar, not quite the same, but similar. So I think they'll rub each other up in a similar manner. But I think they both know it's an event, and it's not like they're the same weight and they're challenging each other. It's more of a entertainment event, I think. And it's engaged the public and people want to see it.
And a family affair, will we see you possibly on the undercard?
I'd love to be on that undercard. It's you know, what an undercard to be on, especially with that clash with the names, and obviously to have another Eubank on the undercard just makes sense, doesn't it? And I'd love to put in a statement on that card for sure.
Well, fingers crossed that all happens, but enjoy the week and best of luck on Saturday.
Thank you very much.